like my aesthetics sort of shows the type of person that I am before I speak. I don't feel a need to like confine myself. Every day is a completely different scenario of who and what I want to be. I was actually born in New York, but I still claim Boston because I've kind of lived here the longest. I can appreciate being in the city and like the accessibility of a lot of things here, but I think for my own like sense of calm, I really do appreciate like almost like that solace of being on a beach alone. I recently graduated the University of Massachusetts, Boston, so I would say 4 years officially doing fine arts. I have been doing makeup professionally for 5 years and for myself around 10 years. I think like the vibrancy of my work really is what speaks to my character. Right. I feel like there's kind of a lot going on in here. A lot of the time I feel like my outer appearance or the things that I'm thinking kind of scream in a way that I don't. I like almost embodying different spirits. I'm like high energy little kid one day. I'm punk rocker kid the next. When it comes to makeup, just being able to try different things and make everything tailored to work for each individual. I think that's really what the adaptability means for me. I also think of myself as some type of chemist, alchemist kind of person because, you know, working with someone's skin is very personal, very specific, very deliberate, but then their makeup will also do that as well. That's why I feel a need to tailor to everyone or like learn at least a little bit about the person before I do work for them. I never want any of my clients or people who work with me to feel like they aren't themselves or they're out of body. When it comes to makeup, I love when people are like, did you do that one? Yeah, I knew you did it. I think people limit themselves a lot. I feel like there should be no stop on it. There should be continuous evolution. It doesn't have to be as limited as I feel like a lot of people make it out to be. I understand that it's like, you know, personal style preferences and not everyone wants to, you know, try everything. When it comes to the fine arts, I feel like there it's more of like an exploration of yourself and what you want to do and what you find creative. What's going on in your mind right now that you can put down and solidify and make sense of. That's why I consider it like a therapeutic practice. It's almost like a visual check-in. Painting is becoming like a bigger thing for me. But a lot of the time it's actually like drawing with colored pencil or digitally. I'm a mediums per season sort of person. Summer is like watercolors and sometimes sewing depending on what it is. Fall and winter, I start to do more sitting down to do like a full page illustration. And then the fact that I know that like anime conventions always come in the springtime, that's when I usually crank up my sewing. I made all my costumes. I never wanted to buy it because I'm like, why would I buy it when I can make it? And it just gave me like that extra boost of confidence because when you go to a con, it's like, oh my god, like you made that? Oh my god, like it becomes its own creative community as well. The clothing, the textiles, the painting, the drawing, the physical presence of the person and making that as strong or as meek and mild as you want.
What made you want to start sharing this with others, like through your platform like Instagram?
I needed to share so that it wasn't just like a hidden thought. That, and I want to give other people like a sense of solace. Hopefully they resonate with it some way or it makes sense to them or it kind of clarifies a little bit of who I am, but also how that might reflect in the people around me. With COVID, it kind of changed the way that I viewed my own art, and which is why I kind of started sharing it more. I think it definitely like changed the game, but made people a lot more aware of like themselves and how they interact with the world. What do I like? What do I want to do for fun? What can I use to occupy this time that I finally have for free? making that work to your best advantage or to your practice or, you know, whatever it might be, it definitely made me like reassess where I wanted to put my energy. I used to love when I would see my clients like peeking at themselves. Like, I love being able to see people start to embody the look. Because once I see them looking at themselves like, ooh, I already look cute.
Right.
Hold up. Then you see them lift themselves.
Yeah.
Then you see their energy change.
Right.
And that alone is what makes me like excited.